Yo, this is the problem with the online space now. I'm an online influencer. I'm only a small channel, 38 subscribers. But my last vid, a couple vids back, got 950 views, blood. 40 likes. And I got love in the comments. And I'm not surprised, but I'm not even... Obviously, I was gassed. But I'm not surprised. I didn't do anything. I didn't go out of my way to do like a prank video. You understand? Do some trick to go viral. Embarrass myself to go viral. All I did was do what I'm doing now. Sat here and just was being real. Just being myself. Just talking to the camera. I got 950 views, 40 likes, and like 7 comments. Giving love. Yeah. From just being real. Just sitting there being real. Now, what's my point? The point I'm trying to make is, see people like Bevo and Mizzy. I want to speak about this, I'm not giving clout to no one. I'm smaller than them. But I'll tell you the problem with them. It's like a gambling addict. You see how people become addicted to gambling? This is why I've never been addicted to gambling. I study maths first of all. Yeah, I know it's bullshit. Gambling's bullshit. But this is why you don't want to win in gambling. Because once you flip that £1 to £1,000, yeah, that dopamine rush, that craving is never going to be satisfied. Anything you do won't be enough. It won't be compared to that. No matter how much you make, like how you make your money. You can be business owner. You can just work a part-time job like I did, like £12 an hour bartender. But you flip that £1 to £1,000. You did it. So you're always going to think to yourself, I can do it again. Let me do it again. I want to get lucky again. Bro, if I can do it once, I can do it again. But the thing is, it's gambling. Like, you didn't do nothing. You didn't do anything special, bruv. You didn't. It was just luck. You got unlucky, actually, because that craving is never going to be filled now. This is generally how people get addicted to gambling, man. This is where I'm linking. Let me link it back now. Mizzy, Specimen 1, for example. Mizzy went around it. He got hella viral, hella famous, hella rich. Not rich, but hella famous, hella viral by going around and doing bullshit pranks. A nuisance to the public, embarrassing himself, his legacy, pissed a lot of people off. And he got in trouble for that. But he banged views and he got viral for that, but he got in trouble for that. He had to go prison or some shit. He got in trouble with the courts, yeah. And then he tried to go lich. He tried to be himself. He tried to do vids about his construction thing, show how he changed. Do people give a fuck about that? Maybe, but in such a short amount of time, he got all that success, all that virality, all them views, doing bullshit. So what do you think he's gonna do when the construction thing ain't working out? The construction vids don't bang. He's going right back to the pranks, and that's exactly what he did. You don't want to go viral for something that you can't, like being a dickhead, being a jackass. You don't want to go viral for that. You don't want to go viral anyway, But when it's your time, then it's your time. This is what I'm saying. This is the race. It's not the race, but this is what it's about. It's about long term over short term, really. You're not chasing short-term gains, short-term likes, short-term views. Yeah, you're in it for the long run. And when it's your time, then it's your time. You've built up that fan base. It's like KSI, for example. He's been in it for the long run. Yeah, he's been in it for the long game. But that's a bad example because I don't fuck with KSI. I'm not trying to be a KSI. I'm trying to think of a long game example, but fuck it. Second example, Beaver. Whatever bullshit he done, he ate potatoes without chewing and banged views, and now he's irrelevant, basically. Don't know what my point is about that. It's just this is why you don't care about the views and likes. You detach yourself from that. Here I am, just spitting real spill. I'm living my life like normal. I'm trying to become the best version of myself, I'm in it for the long run. I'm not selling my soul. I'm not selling out, basically. I'm not selling my soul. I'm just here being real, giving value, And maybe you fuck with that. I don't know why I got 950 views. That's the question I can't answer. I don't know why. And I can't be asked to watch that vid back. I didn't even want to post the vid. I thought it was cringe, you know. I think all the vids are cringe. I always think, oh, what if my parents are watching this? Like, what if I got to sit down with my whole family and watch this? You know, I think I just cringe, you know. But I think that's part of it. That is part of it, because I realise, you know, launching this business and stuff, you got to detach yourself, one, but also you got to produce over consume. It's not about the one vid, the one song, the one art you make, bruv. It's about the thousands. It's about the thousands that you make, you know, as a collective. Then that's impressive. One vid is cringe, but like, once you got thousands out there and people fuck with it, then it ain't cringe. You know, these vids is legacy. This vid captures a snapshot in time right now. Captures this, man, and it lives forever. It lives forever. It's literally like, oh, I'm painting a picture right now. This is why I didn't care that I got 950 views. I was gassed, but I was detached from the outcome from the start. I didn't post the video for it to get views. I posted it. What was the title of it? Don't forget who the fuck you are. I posted that vid. I'll tell you the story behind that vid. I was forgetting who the fuck I was. And I was losing myself. I was heartbroken. I was in pain. And I went outside for the first time in a while, picked up this camera, placed it down, and just spoke to the camera. I started it off with a I think it's a Marcus Aurelius quote. Man is the sculptor and the marble. A man's got to suffer to remake himself, because he's the sculptor and the marble, you know. And that was my own learning curve. That's what I was going through, and people obviously related to that, fucked with it, you know. That's painting a picture, but the thing is, that was speaking really from the heart. Over here, I'm being real, but it's not like I'm in any sort of pain and that. I'm over here right now filming this vid because I've got a vision to accomplish. I'm trying to make peas from the online space. I fully believe I can do it. I fully believe I can make £10 from the YouTube channel, from filming vids like this, from just chilling out. Not chilling out lazy, but just doing what I want. You understand? This is what I want to do. I don't mind just coming out in nature, sitting, talking to the camera about how to achieve greatness. I want to achieve greatness. I'm not trying to live like a pathetic life. I'm not trying to sound egotistical in that at all. I want to live just a purposeful, meaningful life, you know. That's what I want to live. And obviously I do want to get rich at the same time. That's everyone wants to. I want to have complete freedom. I want to travel the world. I want to see everything. I want to experience everything life has to offer. That's what I want to do. So I'll tell you what I wrote down. How to start new habits, first of all. The only way to even start new habits. You know what? I find it hard to keep good habits. But the only way to keep good habits is by doing them, no matter how inconvenient or long it is. And the only way to do that, I've found, is by just having a bit of A4 paper on your wall. You've got the habits listed, 5 habits, max 5 new habits at the top, rows down, and you've got the date, each day on the side, and you've got it's like a month long. Just have the whole month, and every day, every morning, you tick that off once you've done it. Habit tracker, most simple, basic habit tracker on the wall. That's the only way to keep a good habit. So the new habits that I'm going to start, because I maxed out my habit tracker before my fight, and those habits was meditate, cold shower, read Quran, gratitude journal, run 5k every day, and I did every single day. I did them with the 1 second rule. So the 1 second rule is you can do the thing for 1 second, basically. Not the 5k run, because obviously you can't, but like, you can meditate for 1 second, you can tick it off. And that helped. Obviously it sounds pathetic, but like, if you can do it for 1 second in a day and tick it off, then why wouldn't you? You know? So yeah, that 1 second rule is just for them days when you feel really demotivated and shit, and you just like, oh, let me just get it over with, and that is better than not doing it. So my new habits, just adding to that is supplements. I'm changing 5K every day to leg raises every morning, and there might be one more, can't remember, but those are the habits. And I've deleted social media, Instagram, TikTok, gone, because that is the worst habit of them all. Worse than smoking, worse than drinking, worse than everything. Social media. If your screen time's 3 hours or more, which it definitely is, mine's probably like 6 to 8 hours, what it used to be, just by deleting them apps. Like, I'm off my phone less. I still be going on it sometimes, but I'm off my phone less. But losing my train of thought here, man. Yeah, next. Mate, this is what I wrote down. This is what I want my life to look like, all right? This is when I was feeling demotivated, down, like I was binge eating. I was just got done binge eating. I was high as fuck, yeah, and I was like, yeah, I need a change. This ain't satisfying, man. You understand the numbing don't satisfy you at all. It never will. And this is why always at my lowest, yeah, or on a low day when I've really like numbed myself and let myself go and I'm feeling shameful and guilty, that is when I make the change. That is really when you make the change. But the thing is, them feelings you feel, the shame and guilt, that's your body indicating to you it's time to make a change. Something is not right. And you know what? It works, though. It actually works. I'm thinking back now, because how shameful and how guilty I felt because I ate all that chocolate and sugar and like unhealthy food, I ordered takeaway and stuff. Like, how guilty you felt. That's when I made a change. And the changes is like home cooked meals, meal prepped meals, no drinking, no alcohol, sleeping on time. It's basic shit, man. Going library 2 hours a day minimum. I do maths at uni, and it's so overwhelming when you got to catch up, but it's doable. What else did I write? No social media, as I mentioned. But the thing is, when you quit social media, you've got 8 hours in a day to fill. How are you going to fill that? You can't just have 8 hours doing nothing. The way to get rid of using social media is by replacing that habit. Now, I know it sounds long. What do you even mean by replace the habit? I'll tell you that. So, I want to start reading. Yeah, start reading more instead of social media. So the way you're going to do that is by extending things you're already doing. So, you're going gym, of course. We're trying to, oh yeah, that was on the list as well. Lift heavy, get stronger, lift heavy, and consistently. So you're going gym as well. So after the gym, we obviously all normally just go back home, lie in bed, scroll and that. Instead of doing that, go to a coffee shop after, and for an hour just read your book and have a drink there. There you are, an hour off your phone, and you do that with other shit as well. Yeah, it's getting a bit late now. You know, I've recorded one other vid, and yeah, I kind of lost my spark, guys. But hopefully you took something from that. I'm selling coaching calls for piss cheap, just starting up my online business. So if you're interested in that, there'll be a link down below. You can like buy a coaching call and speak to me, give you some advice, give you some help. If you just want to have a chat, I sold that. So